Welcome to this edition of Exploring Pennsylvania Boroughs. I'm Chris Kapp, Executive Director of the Pennsylvania State Association of Boroughs. Each month we visit communities across the state to highlight the history, culture, and progress taking place. Today we explore Wellsboro in Tioga County. Wellsboro was the first borough formed in Tioga County and serves as the county seat. The scenic Pennsylvania Grand Canyon draws visitors from near and far with a host of outdoor activities. Residents and visitors can enjoy its gaslit streets of the Victorian downtown. Events like Dickens of a Christmas and the Pennsylvania State Laurel Festival are regular favorites. We hope you enjoy this tour of one of Pennsylvania's many great borough communities.
Welcome to Wellsboro. My name is Katerina Swindrowski and I serve as the Wellsboro Borough Junior Councilperson. Wellsboro is located in north central Pennsylvania and is 30 miles north of Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Wellsboro is a county seat for Tioga County with a population of about 3,300 people. Wellsboro has many attractions such as the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon, parks, community arts, a golf course, outdoor and nature activities, an airport, and a rich history. Wellsboro also hosts many events that people from all around come to participate in, such as the Laurel Festival and Dickens of a Christmas. Wellsboro is known for its historical gaslights and boulevards. Today, we will be showing you around Wellsboro and giving you some insight into Wellsboro's public safety, history, outdoor recreation, transportation, community arts, local businesses, community spirit, and events. Right now, I'm on the green in Wellsboro, Pennsylvania. It's located in the center of Wellsboro and right across from the courthouse. On the green, there's many attractions such as the Winkin', Blinkin', and Nod Fountain behind me and other memorial statues. Every June, Wellsboro hosts the Laurel Festival. There's parades and there's also vendors that come from all around to sell their products. In the first weekend of December, the whole community comes together to celebrate Dickens of a Christmas. Participants dress up in costumes that represent the Victorian age, and vendors come to sell food and other gifts. For more information about Wellsboro and its events, contact the Wellsboro Chamber of Commerce or visit wellsboropa.com.
Hello, I'm Scott Gitchell. I'm the director of the Tioga County Historical Society. Wellsboro was founded basically in 1805 when Benjamin Worcester Morris and Mary Wells Morris moved here from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Benjamin Worcester Morris settled up on the corner of Morris Lane and Bacon Street. Pine Creek Land Company owned thousands of acres of land, and the idea was to get settlers from Virginia, Delaware, Maryland, and southern Pennsylvania to come here and establish a town. The only problem was no one really wanted to come here because it was vast wilderness at that time. And so that was why Morris and Wells both decided to move up here. They had to start clearing the land. It was a very slow process. Behind us is the Robinson House Museum. It's the headquarters of the Tioga County Historical Society. The Historical Society was founded in 1904 and was one of the older ones in the state. The museum is open to the general public Monday through Friday. We're also open on Dickens of a Christmas, which is the first weekend of December.
Hello, my name is Lou Prevost. I'm born and raised here in Wellsboro, Pennsylvania. I'm a member of the Wellsboro Borough Council. Wellsboro loves parades. We have the Memorial Day Parade, the Little League Parade, Pet Parade, and even Halloween Parade. So, and also around prom time, the town enjoys where these seniors, for the senior prom, they go to the green in their lovely dresses, and everyone likes to enjoy that evening. We have a big focus with the local theater arts, the Dean Center, Endless Mountain Music Festival. We also, though, have our Main Street, very vibrant local Main Street, where we have restaurants, steakhouse, our timeless destination, the Red Skillet, the Roost. These restaurants very busy, along with, of course, the Wellsboro Diner and the Native Bagel. The town enjoys having these places to go, as well as a lot of people love to come to visit. But the other factor that we really enjoy, the things to do here in Wellsboro, involves the Step Outdoors program, where Tim Morey and Peter Harris, our Parks and Rec folks, put together a very proactive trips and activities for the healthy, keep in the various parks that surround us, including the Hills Creek Lake, where you can, also Nesmic Lake, where you can learn to cross-country ski. All this is part of the program. So Wellsboro is a wonderful town, and we hope you all come and visit and be a part of it.
Hello, I'm Chad Boyce from the Wellsboro Police Department. I'm also the First Assistant Chief of the Wellsboro Fire Department. We have 6 full-time officers plus our chief, and we cover approximately 5.5 square miles within the borough, offering coverage for approximately 3,500 people. Some of the programs that we do a lot of reach out for the kids. We do a Justice Ed program where we do ride-alongs for the seniors that are getting ready to graduate, and a lot of those seniors end up going to college, either looking at criminal justice, state police, municipal police, or forensics and forensic psychology. We teach women's self-defense classes. A lot of our officers are actual instructors. The fire department, currently we serve Wellsboro Borough and 3 surrounding townships, which is Charleston Township, Delmar Township, and Shippen Township, which is roughly over 150 square miles. I think the population's right around 10,000, and we currently have about 60 active members on our roster, 100% volunteer. As you see the fleet behind us, we have a good executive committee that has really established our fire department as a very good standard. We have good trucks, we have good equipment, and all our guys are very well trained to assist our community. Thanks for the opportunity to allow me to show you our police and fire station, our equipment, and if you ever come to Wellsboro, reach out to us and say hello.
Hi, my name is Ferlin Patrick. I'm the Executive Director of Growth Resources of Wellsboro, or GROW as we call it. We're here in front of the Tioga Central Railroad. That's our excursion train that launches out of here every Friday and Saturday from the first weekend in May through the last Saturday in October. And this is the first year out of 25 that we're actually launching from downtown Wellsboro out of our new home here at the Wellsboro train station. GROW was actually formed in 1956, and it was actually a spin-off from the local Chamber of Commerce. Chamber of Commerce members were retailers. They really didn't know a lot about industrial and manufacturing businesses. The company was trying to attract new business into town in 1956, and Wellsboro actually won that bid, hence the formation of GROW. Our trains run from the end of May till the end of October every year, and we offer both excursion trips as well as dinner trains on Friday and Saturday nights, and then we have an express train that we run at noon on Saturdays. Tickets can be purchased here at the box office at the train station 90 minutes before each train runs. Tickets are available at the Wellsboro Chamber of Commerce office, or you can go online, tiogacentral.com. And right behind me is one of our biggest community projects. It's probably going to be about 4 years out till we complete it, but this is going to be the trailhead and the last 3.25 miles of the Pine Creek Rail Trail, which runs from Jersey Shore, downtown Jersey Shore, and eventually to downtown Wellsboro. As you can see, that the building behind me is going to be torn down and replaced with a brand new trailhead facility with all the modern amenities that we can bike, hike, and walk along the trail. 3.5 miles that out of town here that will then connect directly with the existing Pine Creek Rail Trail. Thank you for allowing me to spend a little time with you to share the history of Growth Resources of Wellsboro. Please come visit us here in downtown Wellsboro and see all the great things that we have to offer.
My name is Ellen Dunham Bryant, and I'm the president of the Wellsboro Hotel Company. I'm standing here in the lobby of the historic Penwells Hotel. It's located in downtown Wellsboro. The hotel was built in 1869. One of the first events that started in Wellsboro is our Pennsylvania State Laurel Festival. And that really highlights in the third week in June the blooming of our state flower, the mountain laurel. And it's gorgeous that time of year, and there are plenty of viewing areas in and around Wellsboro to see the mountain laurel. Another festival that Wellsboro hosts during the holiday season is Christmas on Main Street. That's the second weekend in December each year. That weekend really focuses on our heritage as the town that used to produce virtually all of the Christmas ornaments in the United States. Shortly before World War II, many of the Christmas ornaments were produced in Germany. And during that time, they realized production from Germany was going to be curtailed. They were able to retrofit, through the use of engineers, a ribbon machine that's used to produce light bulbs at 2,000 per minute. And we're able to use that to produce what is known as the shiny bright Christmas ornaments. During the Christmas on Main Street event, we highlight our heritage of those ornaments, and each individual retailer or restaurant does their own display of shiny bright ornaments. To learn about these and other events in Wellsboro, please visit the Wellsboro Chamber's website, which is at wellsboropa.com, and we do hope that you'll come and visit us in Wellsboro.
Hi, I'm Kevin Thomas, and welcome to Wellsboro. I'm the Vice President of the Wellsboro Chamber of Commerce, and I own the local radio station, KC 101. Let me tell you a little bit about the station. We went on the air in 1995. I'd never been to Tioga County before I came out here to look at buying a radio license, and I fell in love with this whole area, Wellsboro and the surrounding towns. So we have worked with the community in so many different ways. We raised over $10,000 cash a year for different charities in our community. We donate tens of thousands of dollars of airtime to our community to help out. And we work with local businesses to help market their businesses, to help them to grow and prosper. We've got a brewery behind me about a half mile. We've got the Wellsboro Diner, which is probably the most photographed image of Tioga County, or second to the Canyon maybe, but you always see people taking photos of that. The Arcadia Theater is right behind me. That theater opened up 97 or 8 years ago. It was one of the first theaters to show talking movies, which was quite a novelty when it first opened. People traveled from all over. Across the street from me is Dunham's Department Store. They've been around since 1905. Same families owned it. And I've done some research. You have to travel all the way to Springfield, Massachusetts to find another family-owned department store that's as big as Dunham's and family-owned and operated. Hamilton Gibson, the local theater group, does presentations throughout the year too, as well as some great theater happening here in town. Music events going on in the area, and I encourage people to take a walk past Main Street. A lot of people go to the Green, but go even a little bit further down in town. You will just love the charm of the town. It's just a magical place. I've heard people call it Mayberry. Call it what you want, but if you want to learn more, you can go online to wellsboropa.com. That's the Wellsboro Chamber of Commerce website, and there's lots of links and information, and there's plenty of lodging around here, from hotels to bed and breakfast to whatever you're looking for. You'll absolutely enjoy your stay. This is the town you're going to love, Wellsboro. I love it, and I'm sure you will too.
Hello, my name's Chris Kujahowski. I want to welcome you to the Wellsboro House Restaurant and Brewery. About 6 years back, a friend of mine stopped over on a Sunday. He shared with me some beers that he's been brewing, and I home brew as well. I was just floored, and I said, I looked at him, and I said, you know what? I can sell this. That Sunday is when the Wellsboro House Brewery was born. We procured our system and started brewing. What I wanted to do to see my vision to fruition, I had to do the outside, the infrastructure, because it did not look like what you see here. I mean, it was ravaged. We dug up all the original brick, reclaimed every brick we could, and relaid the original brick. So over at the Wellsboro House, we are a complete restaurant. We have 14 beers on draft. We like to specialize in fresh seafood. I have friends in New Bedford that send us fresh seafood pretty much daily. Our cheesesteaks, we do authentic Philly cheesesteaks. You know, my rolls come up from Philadelphia, and they're the real thing. Try our beers. We're all over the state. Ask your local watering hole, hey, do you have the Wellsboro House Brewery? And if they don't, get it there. But just want to thank you, and you will not be disappointed, because Wellsboro just has so much. Hey, if I didn't like it, I would have left, 30 years ago. So it's cool, man.
Well, hello. My name is Kevin Connolly, and we're located in the lobby of the Dean Center for the Performing Arts, located on Main Street in the historic district of downtown Wellsboro. If you're coming to an event or a show, this is probably the room you would be first entering. The Dean Center is actually two buildings. This building, our main building, contains our Coolidge Theater, several community rooms, boardroom, practice rooms for music lessons and things like that. It's a rare evening that there isn't a show of some kind or another going on at the Dean Center. We'll have comedy. We have a magic show this weekend. We bring in a lot of speakers. We have a storyteller series. We have a series called History Comes Alive that's been extremely popular. And we bring in a lot of concerts. A recent tribute to Neil Young sold the place out. One of the other benefits of having this arts facility downtown has, it's helped our downtown partners. Whether you have a restaurant, a retail store, or a motel, when we can bring 200-300 people into town on a Friday or a Saturday night, or even during the week, they have to have a place to go eat. They want to have a place to walk around, a place to stay. So it's not been surprising that several times I'll go out after a show and somebody will come up to me and say, "Did you have something going on at the Dean Center? Because we were sure busy tonight." So we're very proud and happy of the fact that not only has the Dean Center been able to bring people together and bring the various arts organizations together in one place, it has also had an economic positive benefit for the overall downtown community. So if you folks are thinking about coming to Wellsboro, consider the Dean Center.
Hi, my name's Pete Harris. I'm the Director of Parks and Recreation here in Wellsboro. I have the distinct honor of managing all of Wellsboro's parks, which we have 7. We're a small town, but we have 7 parks, 397 acres. You're here today on Queen Street, and right downtown in the very center of town, about 1 block off of Main Street, is Packer Park. Packer Park is our smallest of the 7 parks, but it's also the most active park that we have here in the community. Packer Pool was built in 1969, and the Borough Council has done an excellent job of financially taking care of every need that we have all the way through. We're still 50 years old, and the pool is looking very, very good. In addition to Packer Park, we have 6 other parks. Woodland Park, which is located up off of East Avenue, it's not very far from here, about a 10-minute walk. And that is set up right now for a renovation project next year in 2020. That'll be close to a $1 million renovation, which will then take our picnic area and convert that into a very walkable area. Very nice, brand new playground going in, brand new barbecue pavilion, parking areas, and all of the like. It'll also hook on in our master plan to a trail system up there, which residents and visitors alike will enjoy as we are able to develop those walking trails. In addition to Woodland Park, we have Nesmic Lake and Hamilton Lake, which are 2 flood prevention dams here in Wellsboro, but they also serve a recreation purpose for fishing and also boating with electric motors only. So those are 2 areas also that are open to the general public on a regular basis. In addition to that, I have 2 ball field complexes. We have the Upper Mead Ball Field Complex, which is adult softball, and we have the Charleston Recreation Area, which is set up for youth baseball. Also converts into youth soccer in the fall of the year. Wellsboro is an extremely walkable community. You can move from anywhere within Wellsboro if you're staying at one of our local hotels, motels, or bed and breakfasts, and you can walk anywhere to Wellsboro literally within 10 minutes. And as you're strolling up and down Main Street, looking at our streetscape, our gas lights, nice wrought iron benches, take a moment to look up, because up there is probably one of the nicest canopies that you'll see in any community. Last year we were selected as one of the top communities in the state by the Pennsylvania Community Forestry Association for our shade tree program. For residents and visitors alike, make sure and visit our website, wellsbororecreation.org, and our sister website, stepoutdoors.org. Hope to see you at some of our numerous community events.
Hi, my name is Clayton Reese, and I'm the golf director here at Tioga Country Club in Wellsboro, Pennsylvania. We are an 18-hole course. We were established in 1923 We started out as a 9-hole course, and then in 1977 we transitioned and did some renovation and became an 18-hole course. Full service cart path. We have a great restaurant here. We have a great area called Hickory Grove that we do weddings and banquets and live concerts in the summertime. We work in conjunction with the Chamber of Commerce and the local hotels and businesses to really promote the tourism here in Wellsboro and do what we can to try and bring people here and see this beautiful course. Our course is located in the heart of Grand Canyon country here in Pennsylvania, amongst a bunch of other recreational activities along with the Pennsylvania Rail Trail. Members and the general public are welcome to come and join us for a round of golf. For more information, please visit our website, TiogaCC.com, or visit our Facebook page to get more information. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Tim Morey, Natural Resource Specialist at Leonard Harrison State Park. I work for DCNR, Pennsylvania State Parks. We're here at Leonard Harrison State Park, the eastern rim of the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. It's such a beautiful place, really close to the town of Wellsboro. A lot of locals come out here, and in fact, that's how this whole place got its start. Back in the 1930s, when business was tough, the Great Depression had hit, local business people came together, and they envisioned some local resources that would draw people in. And they saw this canyon as something that they could use as that tourism draw. So the canyon has been linked to Wellsboro since the 1930s as an attraction to the area and an asset to the locals as well. Leonard Harrison State Park is named for a famous local lumberman and businessman who did very well for himself. But later in life, he ended up donating the lands that we're on here at the park today. And they've been added to through the years, and through conservation efforts, we've brought forest back. We have game and fish like we never saw in recent generations since the logging boom. Visitors come to Leonard Harrison State Park for a number of reasons. Most of them, we're finding, come to hike what's called the Turkey Path. We don't even know why it's called the Turkey Path. There's a lot of stories out there, but you have to come out, you have to experience it. It drops the whole way to the floor of the canyon, over 800 vertical feet over the course of a mile. Lots of stairs going down. They say it feels like a mile going down, but more like 2 coming back. Another thing that's attracting visitors to our area these days are the night skies of one of our other nearby state parks, Cherry Springs. It's not a long drive away, but it's also in the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon area. The night skies are much darker here in the canyon and surrounding areas than they are in most of the rest of the country, or even a lot of other places in the entire world. In Pennsylvania state parks, we're proud to say that for every dollar that's invested in our state parks, over $12 comes back to the neighboring communities. Wellsboro is just one of those many communities across our Commonwealth. So remember, when you come visit, stop out to the park, but also stop back at our neighboring town, Wellsboro.
Thank you for taking a tour of Wellsboro. Please join us for the next edition of Exploring Pennsylvania Boroughs, right here on PCN.